from my days of wrestling in high school. I was not as good as any of you in this room. In fact, I dreaded the day when I'd go to some of the tournaments and find that my first match was against someone from Calvary Chapel. They were always good back during my high school days, but it was on the mat, just you and your opponent and the referee, which really instills in each and every one of us that true drive, no excuses mentality to get the job done regardless of what you're told, and practicing as hard as you can. And I want to give some credit where credit is due first to Mike Mendoza. He was introduced a little while ago, but I'm able to stand before you this afternoon in large part not only to what we've done as a county supervisor or the amount of money that we've raised, but it was really because of the people who came out and walked. We walked to over 50,000 homes to win this Senate seat. And it was during the last weekend of our election campaign, we called the folks at Cal State Bakersfield and we said, listen, we'd love to help you out, and we want to go to bat for you, we want to go to the mat for you, but we need your help too to get me into office. And on the Saturday before Election Day, we had nearly 20 chiseled, hard rock guys walk in the door. I couldn't even get the ladies to stop looking. I mean, now listen ladies, stay focused a little bit here. But they went out, they knocked on doors, they campaigned, they did a phenomenal job. So I want to thank Mike Mendoza and the men from Cal State, and I'm proud to wear your shirt this afternoon on this very special occasion. Because I want to give credit where credit is due also to Mr. Moyer and to Richie and Esperanza Ross. They were mentioned briefly ago, but I'm here to tell you today that they literally did a fish hook, a good fish hook, on the administrators for Cal State and UC, every administrator in the entire state, because they changed a very important law. Because unfortunately for the students here, many of you had taxation without representation. You would impose a fee on yourself, and then you wouldn't be able to say where that fee went. Now they led you to believe that you would by having an advisory role, by after voting for the fee increase, then suggesting where those dollars should go. But because of the work of Richie and Esperanza Ross, and because of Mr. Moyer having the foresight and the wisdom to get them on board to move forward with this, they changed the law. The law now stands as of today that after you vote to increase any fee, you, the students attending the universities, will have a say in where those dollars are spent. Now that brings me to a very important point, and that is I'd like to challenge you today. Not to a push-up contest, but I want to challenge you to get our programs back. It is insulting that Mike Mendoza has to go around with a tin can and raise money today. He's a coach. It's my job to raise money, not his. And so let's get Mr. Mendoza, let's get Mr. Hicks, let's get others back to what they are born to do, and that is to coach the boys on the mat to see to it that they can win every single day. And that's why I'm here. I want to challenge you to say, let's start with Cal State Bakersfield and Fresno State. Let's see to it that we can organize the students together, knock on the doors of the president's door and say, listen, you're going to listen to us, and you're going to listen to us not from an advisory role, but you're going to listen to us as to what we say is important. As members of the university, as students of the university, you dictate now where those dollars should go. It is up to you. It's not up to the president anymore. It is up to you if you can get your brothers and sisters on the campus to vote for where those dollars should be spent. And so we are going to kick off an effort at Cal State Bakersfield. We're going to kick off an effort at Fresno State to get their program back so that we can have young men wrestling again and instilling those important traits of discipline, strength, mind and body, a sheer passion to win, because I'll tell you, that's the only thing that's going to serve us well as mothers and fathers, but certainly people who are going to provide a better future here in our community. So I hope that you guys will come on board after today, because this is just the beginning for a long challenge to get our programs back so that our young men can wrestle again. And I'm really, really proud, and I'm going to close on this note, that when the state champions were announced, did you notice that the majority of them came from the San Joaquin Valley, the district that I'm so proud to represent? That's where this is ground zero. good old Bakersfield, where we hold the state championships every year, and I'm in the front row watching because I still love wrestling. We need to make sure that wrestling survives and thrives here in the state of California, so that the last young man who I was greatly fond of, Jake Varner, many of you may have known that name. Jake unfortunately went away for school. Well, if we lose all of our great programs here in the state of California, we won't have any programs for our youth in high school to go to. And we can't have every great wrestler, every great mind leave this state. We've got to keep them here in the state of California. So join together with me. Let's go to the presidents of each of these universities and say, we do have a voice, we do have a say, and let's take them to the mat. So God bless you and have a great day.